Spoon. Hello. Welcome to Side Dish, everyone. I don't know about you, but I'm exhausted. I did so much work. But I got to tell you, best turkey I ever made.
Yeah, really good.
Juicy, delicious.
Excellent.
Super flavored all the way through. The moistest.
Some people don't like that word.
Yeah, well, I don't care. This is my show.
Juiciest.
Breast on a turkey I've ever had. So what are we doing today? Oh, hi, Ping.
Wait, let's talk about... Okay, go ahead and introduce what you're doing. And then I want to talk more about Thanksgiving.
Okay, we're just going to make we're going to take what we have, and we're going to make this leftover pot pie, shepherd's pie amalgamation.
Not exactly goulash.
It's
more
not-
like a Thanksgiving lasagna and a pie crust.
Yeah.
That's what I'm calling it.
I mean, I'm mixing everything, like I'm going to mix.
A trifle in a pie crust.
Sort of, but I am mixing, and trifle is layered.
You're mixing?
Yeah, I'm mixing the turkey and the green bean casserole, the gravy. And
You're mixing those things?
all together.
Oh, no. I didn't know you were doing that.
Yeah, that's
I'm even more opposed now.
whatever. Here we are. So,
I think you should layer.
no.
I think it's about the layering.
No, it's not that. No, it's
And
a.
the gravy goes in the turkey layer.
It's like a no. It's like a mix between a pot pie and a shepherd's pie.
Okay, well then I'm gonna comment on my own phone about things.
So you don't. Your comments are not associated with side dish.
Well, you know.
Okay, everybody. So, I mean, they
Oops,
still.
wait. Oh yeah, it is happening. Why isn't it happening on mine?
It's like a screen within a screen.
I don't know. What did you not click the link?
It says this live event.
Click.
I clicked it.
I don't.
For Christ's sake, man.
I don't know what's happening. So
It
we
says it started 2 minutes ago, but I don't see it.
refresh it.
Oh, yep, there you are. Okay.
So
Okay, go ahead.
here we are. We're just doing this. How was everybody's Thanksgiving? Ours was lovely. The prep of getting ready days ahead was a nice change of pace for everybody who isn't me. So
The prepping, it was an excellent change of pace.
yes,
You also took some help, which was great. Not enough,
just a little bit.
but enough. But some. So you were an hour late on dinner
Yeah, whatever.
because you didn't take help. But it's okay.
So I'm just taking we have some leftover pieces of things. So I'm gonna saute some.
What about the candied yams? Where are they going?
They're not. This is not that kind of thing. If I was you told me I couldn't make the trifle, so this is what I'm doing. So that was the other idea I had, was to make a Thanksgiving trifle. And literally, I asked Denise when she was to look for a clear container that a trifle could go into for presentation. But then Amy cited, nope, I'm not going to let you do that.
Do you remember the Friends episode when Rachel made the trifle?
Yes, but I don't remember.
She had 2 recipes, and one was like a sweet and one was a savory, and she ended up mixing them up and doing some of both.
Yes.
And Joey loved it, of course.
Yeah, of course.
But everybody else was like, "What the heck?"
Well, and that's the other thing. I thought about making Ross's Moist Maker turkey sandwich, which you basically make a turkey sandwich and then you have a middle piece of bread that you dunk in gravy, and then that is on. Then yeah.
Ooh, that sounds great.
It does sound great, but
Okay, Ping, we need your recipe for candied yams because ours are just not coming out. Did you get yourself?
just a teeny tiny bit.
You Band-Aid?
We'll see.
Finger condom? So you don't bleed on Zeph?
Yeah, sure. Go get me one, please. It slimmed down the back and was like, yeah, I don't know. Candied yams, we're gonna get rid of them. We've decided. Nobody ate them except for maybe some children, and so we're gonna do. Paula Dean has a Southern corn bake, which is not not unique to just her, but it's something that we'll probably substitute. So
It's good.
it's very good, and it's a little bit sweet. It's a little bit savory. I do think that it would go good with everything that we're.
You want a Band-Aid or?
No, it's fine. The Band-Aid will be
It's
fine.
been a while since I've had the southern corn beef.
I know. It's so dang good.
Well, Amy asked, should we make it? And I said no, because then it would just be, and then we were like, after dinner, Amy was like, we're nixing it. And I was like, yeah, I agree.
I actually really like candied yams, but I didn't eat them because there was like so much else.
Even at
And they're so sweet.
Mom's house, it's something she eats the next few days. It's not something we eat during the dinner.
I feel like, yeah, I should just make candied yams like at a different time and just enjoy them for what they are.
Probably. So I'm just going to, I got these extra
But
veg.
I still would like whatever recipe you use.
Yeah.
Ours comes out soupy every time.
I don't know if you have to just cook them down or less liquid. I don't know, but I don't use a ton of liquid to go with it, so I don't know.
Yeah,
I
better
did,
than the pie. Yeah.
I did make a peanut butter pie. That's the only pie that's gone.
It is gone.
Yeah, I think Billy took it like a half inch at a time yesterday.
Well, then I had a piece. I know Devin's brother had a piece. It's delicious.
It's a hell of a thing. So peanut butter pie.
Shoot, that reminds me. Weren't the Ellingtons supposed to come to dinner?
Yeah, but remember we got sick and
Oh.
and then they were sick and
Oh.
so it's been sort of like they were sick and then we were sick and then I was sick and then so
Sickos.
eventually we will get together and have dinner.
Oh.
So we had the Brandstetters and their crew.
The extended brand center.
Yes.
Which is good.
One of Teresa's, Thomas,
Uh-huh.
he co-workers came. One of my students, Jack, came, and that was it.
Was it?
Yeah, it was a nice crowd. It was nice and calm. We just kind of hung out and did the things. If you tuned in for the Thanksgiving hang, thanks. I know that Ping was there in and out doing stuff and eating. So, but I got to tell you, that turkey, I was literally, I made a lot of turkeys, like a lot. And this was the best one ever. by
Did this
far.
turkey come frozen?
Yes. But, I mean, I think it just because it came for transport.
I think like that. I feel like that turkey had a good life.
That's why I get it at the
It was good.
let me get the card. So I get it from, I think I talked about this, but I get it from First Fruit Sustainable Farms in Fallon. They're local, sustainable, fresh, and they do regenerative farming, which I am a huge fan of regenerative farming.
You're gonna call them and see if you can take a tour.
I would love to go do that. So, because again, I want to, I would love to see regenerative farming at scale. That's the thing. You can do it in your own garden and stuff, and you can do it pretty easily if you, just have the techniques and stuff. But I don't know. So, and regenerative farming is you don't use like chemical fertilizers. You make compost. You don't, it's like,
Do you know anything about this farm?
Never heard of
So yeah, it's just a thing that I think I'm really into it. I don't know. I think I said this before, but if I was to go back in time, I might not be an IT person. I'd probably be a soil ecologist or something.
I actually think it's such a juxtaposition. The things, I mean, you have interest in IT as well, of course, and you study that and you learn more about that all the time. But maybe it's good that you have the two avenues
Sure.
that are so different.
Yeah, I just think that I look at the way that industrial farming is, and that we did farming forever, and it was fine. You didn't have dust bowls. You didn't have farms that, had to throw down so much. And I get it, yields have to get bigger, but really they don't. We grow more food than people eat. 90% of the corn that's grown in this country goes to cows. So, we got that going for us. Our turkey was weird. Oh, I've seen that.
The fat under the skin?
Yeah. Ours did not because.
What causes that? Bad diet?
Yeah, I mean.
Where'd you get it? Was it just like a regular turkey? I never really thought that it made much difference, but this year's turkey especially proved me wrong.
Yeah, it was wonderful. So I got this. I made compound buddy.
Yeah, it is, buddy.
Butter for the turkey, but when
It's in there.
I used enough of it, but I'm using it for to saute these. It's got thyme, sage, rosemary, salt, pepper, no, I don't know if it has garlic in it. Maybe a little bit. Smoked paprika, honey, Dijon mustard mixed together. It's, just a nice.
Dijon mustard.
As I was reading, it's like your compound butter is going to have whatever you want in it. And one of the things that was suggested is like, mustard. The later in life I get, I don't eat mustard like raw. I don't have like it on just a hot dog or things like that, really. I don't really like yellow mustard like that. But Dijon, mixing it in and adding it to depth of flavor, get out of town.
And mustard powder makes cheesier things taste cheesier.
I put mustard powder in the mashed potatoes this year.
In the mashed potatoes?
I did.
Ooh, nice. I know you added it to Patty LaBelle's recipe, even though it's not in there, and it should be.
Yeah. So.
Thyme, sage, rosemary, smoked paprika, honey Dijon mustard.
Honey Dijon butter and butter, obviously. Yeah. Salt, pepper.
The old S&P.
The old S&P, as they say. And you have Rachel Ray to thank for that. Got to make. Heard it here first, everyone. It's just marketing. She's good at marketing. I mean, probably was at one point a decent. You know what? She has not been to culinary school though. That's one thing you should know about Rachel Ray. At least she wasn't the last time I checked. But she's good at.
The only thing I know about her is that she's done her nasty divorce.
That is true.
She's a likable person.
I kind of feel like, and this is not.
I feel like she just got on the Cooking Network.
Yeah, this is not a dig.
Network.
She's like a female Emerald in a way.
Yeah.
Who's somebody
Yes,
who
totally.
has skills, but also is very good at presentation.
But isn't Emerald trained?
Yeah, he is highly trained. I mean, I don't know if he had a Michelin star or what, but I know that he is.
But yeah, I totally agree with that. She is
Well, it's funny because
likable and
yeah, the what is it? In the rundown, Emerald's got that radio show that The Rock is listening to at the beginning, and I'm like, I would listen to that.
he's talking about sex.
Yeah, and mushrooms, and so. Okay.
Remember that thing that you interviewed for in that show? Did that ever actually happen?
Yeah, the show happened.
Oh, it did?
Yeah, but I boycotted.
What was it called?
I don't know, the Great Holiday Cookie Bake Off.
Oh,
or
you
something.
boycotted it? Why? Oh, because they wanted you guys to fight.
Yeah.
That was dumb.
They wanted
They wanted drama.
Yeah, they wanted like.
Don't show a healthy male relationship between two brothers. No, nobody wants to watch
There's got to be a
that.
rivalry, right?
You have to rib each other and treat each other like garbage.
No, I don't want that. So I baked this. I made an extra pie dough because I was like, pie is good, and I thought about the pie.
I was still rooting for quiche, but I still didn't win.
Tomorrow, everyone, I'm making quiche.
I don't want your quiche. I want my quiche.
Well, you're getting a quiche that I make because you want to do that. So I got stuffing here.
You think you should warm it up so it breaks up a little bit?
I'm going to cut it up. Maybe. We'll see. We'll see how it is after it cuts up.
You're cut up.
It's true. So it'll go crust, stuffing, and then all the filling, and then mashed potatoes on top, and then we bake it for 25 minutes or so, less than probably. So
You gotta warm everything up.
yeah, it'll be fine. Everything's cooked, so that's just it. It just has to warm.
It's gotta
quick.
warm up.
So, all right. I guess I'll warm this up.
No, it's fine. Now it's crumbly enough, I think.
Yes. How was everybody else's Thanksgiving? I know Ping. Yeah, I know you were having a nice Thanksgiving. So, or had a nice Thanksgiving from what you were in and out eating good food. It sounded like so.
Yeah.
What pies did everybody make this year?
What are you doing?
I'm spreading it out a little bit and making it so it's a little flatter.
Poking it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just so that it has, the gravy's going to seep between.
I know. Is it gonna make soggy bottom?
No, I don't think so. But I'm trying to prevent.
Pre-cook the pie shell.
Yeah, it's pre-cooked. Well,
with
it's
the
part.
pie beads in it.
Yeah. Pie beads.
Is that really what they're called?
Yeah.
If you want to be just plain, just pie weights.
Yeah.
Yeah, but these are cute.
So.
What were we trying to figure out the other day? I was like, I don't know. Oh, what do you call it when you go into the forest and you cut down your own Christmas tree? What would you say to people? We're going whatting this weekend.
I'd say going to forage for a tree.
You would say forage.
Yeah, because if you're not going to a lot and you're going into the wild, you're foraging.
What would other people call it?
I don't know. Hunting. I've heard that.
Okay.
I don't know if it's
I
correct.
don't know what other people call it. Hunting. That's what Denise automatically called it.
Hunting?
Yeah. Somebody else called it. I was disappointed I became a stuffing when I spent the last 2 days. I know you did, Andrea. Andrea, I have emailed or I have texted you. Please respond.
Well, listen, Andrea. You missed out on
Andrea,
that
what would
meal.
you call it if you went? This will be a funny answer.
Andrea going to look for a tree in the woods? No, this is not. Wait,
no. Wait.
She'd call it a badass trip.
You're cutting down a Christmas tree. You cut. You dash cut. This comedian said we call it. What she? Now I can't remember. Chopping.
Yeah, Christmas.
We're gonna go chopping. Yeah, we're going chopping. And I was like, yeah, that sounds. And she's like, well, that's what my family calls it. I'm like, I think that's what a lot of people would call it.
Well, I
But
agree
I guess not.
with Ping here. I mean,
Wait, what does he say?
saying if you
Cutting your own is sufficiently descriptive. But what?
we're going to go cut our own Christmas tree.
So we're going cutting. We're going
No,
chopping.
we're going to cut our own Christmas tree. Period.
Okay.
That's me though.
I just thought it was weird the way the comedian said it. Like we call it chopping,
Like implying there was many ways to.
Yeah.
or like that wasn't the normal thing to call it. Have you ever done that?
No,
Not even in the big AK?
no, we had a fake tree that was pokey and old, just like everybody else.
Denise said she's done it once. They had to drive out to BFE, Nevada, because we don't have a lot of trees.
It's true.
And they cut down a pinyon bush.
Shopping like a serial killer?
Yeah, go. Lino, did you ever do that with your family?
Yeah, I mean,
Is that a thing?
I don't know. I mean, like, I don't
I've never done that.
know.
A lot of
Ever.
people in Fallon do it, but I just
Where do they go?
think way out by Austin and
That's dumb. Somebody was asking, "Oh, is Dog Valley open? Can you go Christmas tree cutting?" Cutting. I think they said. I was like, "Why would you go to Dog Valley? Like, so there's less trees there?" Sounds like a good idea.
Not as much hunting. I think the group I was with call it hunting because you're like searching for
Hunting, Christmas tree hunting.
the best.
The best tree. Which then you get out there and you have your perception all goes to hell, your spatial awareness.
Yes.
Just like, I mean, that is one true thing from National Lampoon.
And you get it home, and one side is bigger than the other side because it's growing naturally.
That's just natural.
so
That's
that
just how they are.
it gets more sunlight on one side.
Yeah,
and-
plus also you've smushed the thing on your car.
Yeah, so half the
And it's heavy.
limbs are broken.
No, I don't know where Blue ended up. He's in the chair. He was
Pretending this isn't happening.
he was over there looking at me, and then he decided.
Okay, what do you got in the pan here?
I added the turkey. I add a little bit more butter, because again, I want that seasoning that's in there to like permeate through every.
Okay,
step
I'm
of it.
good with that mixture.
No, you gotta
Yeah,
have.
that is enough of a mixture.
You have to have like a pot pie gravy to go.
You
on.
have gravy.
Yeah, I'm putting the gravy on it.
Yeah.
So I'm okay.
But then you were going to mix the green beans in there.
Okay, well then we won't do that, everybody. Okay, we've been vetoed. We've come to an accord.
A layer of the green.
You want to shake on it?
Yeah, we come to an accord. So, if you weren't watching,
Yes, I think a layer of green beans on the top. Yes, under the mashed potatoes.
I would
okay, I'll give you that.
Okay.
Let's do that.
That'd be great.
You have to keep a tree, like a live tree. You gotta water. I don't want that kind of nonsense. You think trying to keep it alive?
We did have, I mean, for many years, we did have live trees. But we bought them from the Boy Scouts because that's what you do.
Oh well, I never had a live tree.
And they smell good. They do smell good.
Yeah, we did it for years.
Yeah, a live tree does smell really
I
good.
even would get a tiny one for my room, like a 2 or 3
Aw,
foot one.
that would be cute.
Now this is what happens to the gravy when it congeals.
That's how you know it's good.
So I'm gonna
Yours isn't dark enough. You needed some kitchen bouquet in there. That would have darkened it.
probably. I'm gonna put
Do we
this
even
in
own
here.
any of that?
No, I don't think so. I'm gonna put this in here, and then I'm going to add a little bit of chicken stock to loosen
Don't
just a
do
little.
it with the dirty thing.
Why? It's just the stuffing.
It's all going into the same pie.
Wait. I think it's too much. That's too much.
You think that's one?
Yep. Let what you have there melt down, and then you can always add more.
Well, I'm gonna have to add a little stock anyways, just to.
I don't think so.
I do.
You just want to.
It adds flavor.
You just want to. Just be honest with what you did. I just want to.
No, I think it's. This recipe says to do so.
Recipe that Sherlock wrote?
Yeah. I mean, some stuff pretty good. It's just gonna help, give it more flavor. That's what we're going for here. Flavor.
Yeah, a little stuff. Yes, exactly. In quotes.
Look, see? Still thick enough, everybody.
I hear a dog click your packet of nails.
Yeah, her name is Piper,
Piperoni.
the garbage eater.
Piper. Yes, she's been getting in the garbage
A lot.
more and more. She is a naughty girl.
I think just a little bit more.
No, I don't think so.
I'm gonna do it.
Nope.
Yep.
It's gonna be too much. It's gonna make it soggy.
I did half of what I wanted
Soggy.
to.
Oh, the turkey came out beautiful.
It was.
It was delicious.
Yeah, it might be again the best turkey
I
ever.
did it on the smoker. It was so
It
good.
was by far the best turkey
I don't really even care about the turkey.
When I cut into the chicken or into the breast, like immediately beautiful. Like it rested for what, an hour,
Yeah.
and it was piping hot, and like you could when I was taking chunks, you could press it down like they're doing the videos and the juice all seeps out.
Oh.
It was doing that.
It was real good.
So, okay, see, there we go. Oh yeah, that's perfect. Okay, I'm gonna let that just come together real quick, and then it'll go into the. We'll scoop it in, and then we'll put a layer of green bean casserole and a layer of mashed potatoes.
Yes.
Oh,
That is good.
okay. Perfect.
Smells good.
Yeah, it looks good.
Yeah, that smells delicious. That is definitely like turkey pot pie filling right there.
Yeah,
So this other stuff might just be superfluous.
yeah, but I think it's gonna be good.
Oh yeah. I just think that
Yeah.
we could make that again.
Well, we have plenty of. Yeah.
How many pounds was your turkey?
20, almost 20.
I don't like that sound. Can you move it so we can see it? Oh, never mind. I just did that. That's a nice haircut you have there, Doug Bookie.
It is a nice haircut.
Well, remember you have 2 more layers of stuff to put.
I know, but there's some crackage I see that to be filled in. So I'm pressing down. It's gonna be fine. We're only doing a thin layer of the.
You have no spatial awareness.
I have way better spatial awareness than you.
No, you do not.
Yes, I
You're at the top of the thing. You're going to make a big mess in the oven and it's all going to spill out over the top.
It's not.
You want to make a bet?
Yes.
How much?
I don't know, but it's going to be capped by
20 bucks.
Mashed potatoes are going to cap.
20
the whole-
bucks
no,
says that spills all over.
it's not going to.
20 bucks?
No, I don't bet. See? Well, like I said, the mashed potatoes are going to be a cap. That's why I said it's a cap.
No, it's all going to spill out.
It's not, everyone.
Yes, it is.
No, it is not. Anyways, so then what did everybody do yesterday? I'll tell you what we did. We spent 12 and a half hours watching the Lord of the Rings extended editions.
Yep. Even Andrea says I would definitely put it on a sheet pan in the oven.
Okay, well, I was going to do that anyway, so.
We're going to spill all over. I'll side with Amy on this. Green bean casserole boiled over. It wasn't a shallow glass plate. Yep.
Whatever, because
You do you.
I'm going to.
We know Andrea shopped yesterday.
We do know that.
Denise
Puttered and then came over here.
puttered, took a nap, and then came over. Watched some Lord of the Rings.
Oh man, you know what I put in the mashed potatoes this year? Whew, they were also very excellent. I put some homemade bacon in the mix and
the mustard powder, yeah?
yeah,
Yes, that was surprising to me.
little.
I like it. Well, if you really wanted to make this pretty, you should have piped that on
I know.
like that.
Ifs and buts for candy and nuts, we'd all have a Merry Christmas.
This be good though. That looks like shepherd's pie.
This I got. Sorry, I'm concentrating. It's sort of like shellacking a little bit here.
No,
No. Okay.
not shellac.
No, it's spackling. That's the word I'm looking for.
You could turn it.
That's what I'll be doing tonight.
Spackling,
Spackling?
Yeah, fixing that mirror spot.
Denise, and the ever-continuing bathroom remodel.
Yeah.
Talk about a never-ending story.
And I found out this afternoon my new vanity, the sink is leaking. Awesome.
Who put it in?
Luke.
Well, call him up.
Dana will definitely make him go over there and fix
Yeah,
it.
hurry up before Cora arrives, because then they're going to be a bit busy.
Do that.
She's due soon.
She's due the day before my birthday.
Yeah, well, that's when they're scheduled to be induced.
Oh, that's right. So,
I think you should turn it so you can see what's happening on my side.
this is definitely heavy, everyone.
Oh, well, thank you, Andrea.
What is Andrea saying?
She got us a new ladle today, because we got to get rid of that black plastic.
Ladle, 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 I made you not out of black plastic. What I should have done, really, is I should have warmed these up. If I was going to warm anything up.
So they're a bit more pliable.
Well, yeah.
Well, that's just why I asked you to turn it towards you so you could see what was happening on my side.
Yeah, just spread a little bit.
So how much is that sticking up over the crust?
Oh, a good amount.
3/4 to an inch. Yep.
Just the mashed potatoes, though.
No.
Yeah,
Green beans too.
it's fine. Everybody, it's going to be fine. It's going to be delicious.
Relax.
It's
Okay, you
gonna
gotta hurry up if you're only baking it for 25 minutes.
I know.
And what are we gonna do while it's baking?
make a cocktail
That doesn't take 25 minutes.
and talk.
Maybe put a piece of foil down so I don't have to scrub that.
Tell me to hurry and then add 5 extra steps.
Shut up. It is only one extra step.
Yeah.
Don't be a boobala.
You are a boobala. Anyways, yeah, so we watched Lord of the Rings
What was your favorite part?
and of Lord of the Rings.
Yeah. What is your favorite part?
I like
It could be broad strokes.
well I like when
I know what your
Sam
favorite
says,
part is.
When Sam says to Frodo that the world is full of dark things, but we have to basically, continue on and be the bright spot. That's
Yes.
And then I always love it at the very, very end fight
I didn't track you.
where Aragorn goes out in front of the army and says, for Frodo. Because, Frodo's doing and Sam are doing it for them. And
Yeah.
okay. That can go. Actually, that'll be good.
Whoa! Andrea, you nut?
What?
She shopped 11 hours yesterday and 7 hours today.
Nobody needs to do that much shopping. Nobody. Okay. So this cocktail is sort of just a sort of a put together here. We'll see what happens.
But what did you make?
I took cranberries and made cranberry juice. It tastes like cranberries juice, but it's like, cranberry juice at the store is just like in your face. This is more,
Probably reduced.
yeah, this is more subtle. So here it is. So we're going to take,
How did you make that?
I took cranberries and put them in water and then simmered them for 10 or so minutes until they broke down, and then I strained them out, and then I smashed the berries so that more juice would come out and more skin color, and then called it good.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
Yeah. I did. I'm busy boy. Okay. 2 ounces of tequila. We hadn't had a tequila cocktail in a while, so And, I like tequila, so
You do?
I do.
What's your favorite tequila?
I like Terramana, but this Casamigos is also very good. Oh, could you get the orange juice out of the...
Terramana. Who makes that?
The Rock,
Who makes Casamigos?
George Clooney and
George.
his buddy, partner, friend.
Andrea, how were the crowds on Black Friday? Did anybody else go out to Black Friday?
I'm sure.
How were the crowds?
Yeah. I don't know why I thought you took the lid off, but
I just shook it. A half ounce?
that's it. Just add a little.
And some lemon?
Just a teeny bit of lemon juice. Half ounce of lemon juice. Brighten it up.
Half ounce?
Yeah.
Simple syrup of passion fruit. Meadowood Mall was terrible, but every other place wasn't too bad. Oh my God, I have not been in Meadowood Mall in 100 years.
I just thought it's
What stores are even in there?
Not JCPenney's, not Sears.
No more Sears, no more JCPenney. What are the anchor stores? Just Macy's?
I think, I don't know. Actually, I don't know. I just lied right there.
Macy's and men's Macy's?
I don't know if JCPenney's is still in there or not. I don't think it is, but
I don't think Penny's is a thing anymore.
At all? Macy's are the anchor stores. Well, that's pretty. Well, it looks much more orange on camera. It looks more peachy in real life. Penny's is there. Penny's still exists.
Huh.
I didn't know that.
it kind of tastes like a Paloma, to be perfectly honest with you.
You get funny family photos.
Is Sears gone? Dick's Sporting Goods.
I mean, it kind of tastes like a Paloma.
It very much tastes like a Paloma.
Yeah.
Isn't that odd?
Yeah.
Cranberry juice plus lemon juice equals grapefruit juice?
Orange juice. I'm not arguing. I'm not, I think it's,
No, it's good. You love Palomas. Is Sears gone altogether?
Yeah.
yeah.
Bath and Body Works was an absolute madhouse. So I hated it.
Oh, there's a Bath and Body Works up here now. They moved in next to the Ross Dress for Less.
Where's the Ross Dress for?
In the same thing where Painted Tree is
Oh,
in Trader Joe's.
I didn't know that. Your stuff is so full of chemicals.
Whose stuff?
Bath and Body Works. I'd rather go to Lush. It smells good, but it's not
Yeah.
good for you.
Otherwise, it's been a nice weekend today. I slept in. Amy and Denise went and thrifted.
And it wasn't even like crazy busy, but it was still.
You didn't like it.
I did not enjoy it.
Well,
I enjoyed time with my friend,
Yeah.
So
but I did not enjoy the shopping experience.
as we were discussing with Billy earlier today when he and Teresa were over, it's a muscle. You have to practice that muscle in order to be used to being around people that are out in the world.
Well,
But I told
when it
Amy-
comes to estate sales, there's not
Yeah.
a thing.
So I told Amy, Denise, that you guys should get your earbuds, put them in, and then call each other because they're get noise canceling ones. And then you can be next to each other and talking to each other like that, and you will be able to hear each other. And then if you wander away from each other, you'd still be on the phone talking to each other, knowing where you're at. And then you wouldn't have to hear any of these nutsoids.
Or you can get those earpieces like the FBI has. And
Yeah, that's essentially what he's
Yeah.
talking about. Yeah. Oh, did you want to try my drink?
I mean, it is so close to a Paloma that if you didn't have grapefruit juice, you could literally just do this.
I would say it tastes like a dry Paloma.
Yeah, I think that's correct.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's very good.
It is very
I
good.
think it's very good.
Really like the grapefruit juice.
Now, another
Well,
thing.
let's see.
Another thing you could do with this. There's tasting.
It's okay. It's okay.
You could take the leftover rolls you have, if you made rolls, cut them in half and use them as a topper for this.
Oh
That would be good.
Yeah, make it like a one with biscuits on top instead of.
Yeah, I did notice that one of the turkey legs did get eaten, but
yeah. Yes, it is a Paloma for people on statin.
Yeah, that's what I was just thinking.
here you go. Here's
Oh, it's like
here's your screenshot. Anyways, Whew. And now we we'll get tomorrow. What are you gonna do tomorrow?
You can make some more.
Work on our top secret next project.
Denise and I are gonna go look at couches for
Oh,
her house.
Okay.
And we're gonna go to Miguel's for lunch because it's delicious. We're gonna be out and about. We can call you when we're gonna be out and
Are you
about.
going at the south one?
Yeah.
Yeah, no. No thanks.
Why?
I don't feel like leaving that far out of my comfort zone tomorrow.
If we were going to the Midtown one, would you go?
Yeah, maybe. I never claimed otherwise.
Anywho.
So let's do some post wrap up for Thanksgiving. One,
Candied yams.
out. No more. Mashed potatoes were excellent. The pies were good. I mean,
Yes, Ping. Thank you for asking.
wait till you see. I don't know where you put it. She's been very, very busy. So yeah, that's what I was alluding. We are collaborating more on a bigger set of this. So here is Thanksgiving.
Tip down. Here, let's go like this. There you go.
Did you see the paintings?
I don't know. Could you see? I think you could see that paint.
It's so funny that you figured that out.
Yeah. I mean, so a couple things I just want to point out there. All of that furniture Amy made, like designed and made. Like it's not just like she went and bought the stuff. She designed it, cut it out on the laser cutter, and then put it together and upholstered it. I mean, unbelievable. The other day I go into her studio and she's got her, I don't know, rotary tool out or whatever it was, and she's a golf tee. And I'm like, are you making a table? And she goes, yeah, I'm making a pedestal table. And she put a decorative carve on it. So, yeah. So I'm really excited. The next one is it's big, but it is near and dear to our heart. The scale is different than those though, right? It's going to be a little smaller than those.
I actually think it's going to be more along. It's going to be that scale.
Okay, that's perfect.
I don't think I really ever do true 1/12 scale.
Yeah.
That's the scale I'm comfortable working.
The thing that we want, so
I
there's,
also don't really care that much about scale as long as it all looks good together.
yeah. What's that gal's channel who did the Beetlejuice house?
Bentley House Minis.
So Bentley House Minis, this gal is she's really great too. I like her personality, and she's
Yeah.
she's been working on this Beetlejuice house for like 10 years. And she did an Addams Family house too, but
And she did the captain's quarters, which is like a spaceship captain, but it's like has the spaceship elements, but also like a old sea captain.
yeah.
It's really cool.
Yeah, I like it. She's just really good. She's like detailed oriented, and like the stuff that she does is like, oh, that's pretty clever. Or, you know, she did like when they're in the you know the offices of the dead, and she did the what's her name's office, their Juno's their caseworker's office, and like all the little, there's just so many little kind of details and Easter eggs for the movie that it's very, very cool. So we're taking kind of some inspiration from that and putting some things together. So it's it's one of those things where I'm like, every time she pulls it, when she would tell them what you did with the plates.
Oh, I had to hand paint all those plates.
Yeah,
They had a different design in them. I did not. It didn't go with my theme. So I hand painted all of them. That was the hard part though, because originally I was going to put food in everything, but then they were so cute that I could not put food in.
yeah. I think it's good. I think I like.
It's like it's anticipation.
Yeah.
It's ready for the
Yeah,
meal.
yeah, exactly.
You're ready
I
for the
mean,
company to come over.
Yeah. Yeah, that's one of my faves. That one, and then have you done? What else have you done? Oh, she did another laundry room, but she did it in a laundry soap bottle.
Andrea brought me that laundry bottle.
Yeah, laundry soap
that was
bottle.
cute.
And then
I like for things to be happening.
Yeah.
Like something was interrupted or something was happening here, and the person just.
yeah, that's lived in and things like that.
Well, yeah, and then there's that like, not anxiety, but like there's some anticipation. Somebody could come back at any moment and start filling those dishes or start a load of laundry.
And a lot of like we watch another channel, is Boyle Eye Hobbies, and he has done.
He has a new one,
Oh, good!
like a snow monster.
Looking very forward to it. He has created this imaginary world called the Imaginary West, and it's like a Wild
It's
West.
called the. Is it called the Imaginary West?
I believe it's called the Imaginary West.
Okay, keep it talking.
But he takes the Wild West and like the westward expansion and the railroad and all of these things. But there's like, steam mechs, and there's wendigos and oversized fish and other kind of like mythical monsters and stuff like that. Yeah, exactly, that kind of stuff. And so like Amy and I got talking like, ooh, maybe we could do something of like create our own like and start making the scenes out of a sort of that and build up kind of a world out
Wild
of that.
Imaginary West.
So we had talked about like, and so I've been putting together like a basis for it, and but we're gonna kind of go more like in the realm of sort of like eldritch horrors, Hellboy, sort of like mystique, you know what I mean, like with monsters, but also different things, but it's gonna take place in like started in like the early 1900s, like 1906.
Some steam power.
Yeah, and I said because I was like, so then I had a light bulb moment where I was like, oh, we could base it around the 1906 San Francisco earthquake, and have that, and then build it out from there. So
I'm thinking like, what was that movie with Will Smith and who's the bad guy?
Kenneth Branagh, like the Wild Wild West,
What's it called? Wild Wild West?
where he's a cowboy, and there's a mechanical spider, and
Yeah, the mechanical spider.
Kevin
It's like
Kline.
that.
That's what Boyle Eyes is. Yes.
Oh, that's what Boy Lights is. Yeah. That's kind of what ours is going to be like.
It's going to be a kind of a, because again, it's a turn of the century, industry was happening, but there was no real combustible engines at that point. There kind of were, but not really. So you had steam engines and that kind of stuff. So we've been talking about doing that and all that. I was going to mix cheese in with the mashed potatoes, but I decided against it.
What made you think of that? You just randomly thought of that?
Well, I saw the cheese. Yeah, just like shredded cheese.
Oh, you saw cheese.
Yeah.
No, it doesn't need cheese.
No, it doesn't.
Oh, is it all spilling out? No, it's not hot.
It's 400 degrees.
Yeah, but it's not gotten hot enough.
I mean, it's starting to look pretty good, though. I'm pretty excited about it. I mean, what's to be bad? It's like Thanksgiving in a pie crust, and you like pie crust, so yeah.
Yes.
What are you thinking about there? This should give me a look like there's some gears spinning real fast in there.
No, it's good.
What? I don't believe you. But moving on.
I said before, I like a more buttery pie crust.
This has lots of butter in it.
Well, it doesn't taste buttery.
It has 10 tablespoons of butter.
It doesn't taste buttery.
Well, I don't know what to tell you.
I like Marie Callender's.
Well,
That has a different taste.
because they add butter flavoring to it.
Fine. It tastes different. That's all I'm saying.
Okay, I'm gonna.
You asked.
I'm gonna have another.
I feel
one
like
of
you
these.
asked. I'm going to taste this right now, and I will tell you.
I really like that. That's tasty. So much so that I'm gonna make another one. Wait.
More salt?
Maybe. I don't know.
Try that.
I'll make a pie crust tomorrow. How about that?
Oh, he will not ping because he does not do that.
I said it before. I'm not a Trader Joe's guy. I mean, it's fine, but it's not for me. You want to go there? Go there. I just feel like the stores are too small. It's not a real grocery store.
I'm uncomfortable in Trader Joe's. I don't know why. That always happened.
You're uncomfortable?
I am uncomfortable.
Yeah, I agree. Not a thing I'm interested in. So,
Maybe more salt. Would that affect the way it cooks?
a little bit. I mean, I don't know. I mean, hold on. Now you got me thinking.
Is that the recipe? The recipe? Did you forget to put the salt in? Yes, that is what that face is.
Well, it's only a quarter teaspoon of salt, but my brain is thinking, no, I put it in there, and I know why. The reason I know I put it in there because you mix the dry ingredients up in the food processor first, and I know I did that.
Okay, so here's a question. A quarter teaspoon of
Kosher salt.
salt, depending on the type of salt you use, could almost be double or half. You know what I'm saying?
Well, that's the way they specify. And then if you don't adjust, but I mean that's why recipes say kosher salt or diamond kosher salt, for instance, which is different than kosher salt even.
I don't think there's enough salt in it. I know you say there's plenty of butter, but I don't think it just doesn't have a rich flavor. And the only thing I can think to change that is either fat or salt.
Well, I won't lie to you. Salt is you could probably add more salt to it.
Okay, I want you to add more salt next time.
Okay, well I'll try tomorrow while you're out. I don't know. I mean, look.
It has a good texture and it holds its shape and makes nice designs and all of that. But it's just, it could be richer tasting.
I don't know what to tell you.
Well, I think you just play with it. It's like your bread recipe, right? Now you have like a good pie dough. it does the things you want, how can you adjust it to get the flavor where you want it?
100%. That's a good point. So, the next making perfect,
Fido?
pie dough.
And then baguette. Because you weren't happy with your baguette.
Well, okay.
Although I don't know why you weren't happy with it because it tasted very good. It just didn't have the crumb you wanted.
No, okay.
Look at that little cutie.
So, yes, the crumb,
Oh, I guess it's not as
You
you
need-
wanted bigger pockets.
you need to have, this is way too tight.
Yeah.
Like a baguette is supposed to have holes to
Yeah.
hold things. And this,
All your butter like goes
yeah,
in there and
it
it's
smells
delicious.
good. And I mean, I'm willing to,
And that was a very good baguette recipe for
the bruschetta.
what you use
Sure.
it for because it held on to all the yum yum.
Yeah, I'm not saying, I mean, look, it was not a failure.
No.
But I mean, okay, so in here, so a couple other things, just while we're on the bread train.
Okay.
I have a perfect sandwich bread, and I've been using it to make buns and hot dog buns, but I'm not happy with it.
No. Why? I think it makes great buns.
Because I feel
Your
like,
hamburger buns? No, don't mess with those.
well, maybe hot dog buns, because they're not soft enough for me.
I just think they need to be smaller. They're too big. They blued up too big.
But that's the way the pan is. I don't know.
But I think you need to put less dough in there.
Okay. I don't know. I don't
Your
know.
finger okay?
I mean,
So rude. You were on camera, huh?
I don't know. Okay, now
No, that is not hot enough.
I'm going to look at it.
Put the thermometer in there. Put a thermometer in the middle.
Well, remember, everything is cooked.
It still needs to be
And
warm.
most of the stuff was already,
He just doesn't want to put it in there for the full amount of time because he doesn't want to bubble over like
it's 122 degrees.
That's not hot enough.
Yep. Nope, 128.
That's not hot.
What do you want it to be?
200 at least.
No, that is way too hot.
No, that is right.
You want it just short of boiling?
Yeah.
Well, that's not going to happen in the 7 minutes we have.
What do you want it at?
I don't know.
What is a reasonable hot temperature?
I don't know.
I'm gonna look it up.
A reasonable hot temperature?
Yeah.
What do you think, folks?
I've never taken the temperature on my casseroles, but I just cook it till it's bubbly.
Yeah, bubbly. See, casserole
Not pretty hot.
temp.
I don't lie. It's warm. It's hot. I'm gonna put it underneath the broiler because I want the mashed potatoes to get.
Oh, okay. What is the temperature for 350? No.
Whoops! I always do that.
Whoa. What happened?
You got to put that thing back in there, everybody. What is everybody's plans for the rest of the weekend?
I'm excited to buy a couch.
Yeah.
165. Andrea looked it up. The safe internal temperature for a casserole is 165.
If it's not cooked, all the ingredients
165.
are all cooked, everybody.
Even if the meat or poultry is fully cooked.
I don't believe that's true. Whatever you're looking at is false. How could that be? It's cooked.
Everything says 165.
Well-
165. 165. Close the oven.
No, it helps the broiler do its thing, but
165.
it's not gonna get to 165.
Everything says 165.
I guess I'll have a piece that's not 165.
I hope you don't die.
I doubt I'm gonna die, and you know why? It's already the bird already went to 165. So
Internal temperature for shepherd's pie. 165.
no, I'm
What was it at? 120?
130. The broiler will help. So tomorrow I'm not doing as much as possible. Maybe I'll make pie dough and see how it turns out. With more salt. I can even put more butter in. I'll put 2 sticks of butter in. How about that?
I think it's a salt issue
Maybe it is.
because the texture's good,
Yeah.
right? All of that is good.
But it's not that. I mean, it's.
Just doesn't have that rich flavor.
I don't know. I'll have to look at it.
You want to try a little piece and at it?
No, I know what it tastes like.
Here.
Well, I'm gonna pull up another pie dough recipe.
Here.
The Pioneer Woman has a pretty good one.
We'll see. Well, 1 teaspoon of salt. Yeah, we'll try that. I mean, it's not bad.
No, it's not bad. It's just not as rich as it could. I love the crust more than I love what's
Yeah.
in the pie.
Which is, I mean,
It's normal. A lot of people feel that.
really? Because Andrea doesn't like the crust.
Which is why Andrea is a great person for me to share
Right,
pie
so
with.
by that rationale, not everybody likes the crust more. I found an example who is in the chat currently.
I'd rather have the filling.
Oh, boom. What? Like,
Okay, so I should just live the rest of my life eating subpar crust
Who's-
because you don't want to fix it?
Yes.
That's not what I said. I'm going to do it tomorrow.
Okay.
But I am just saying your statement that people like the crust more than the filling.
I didn't say people. Did I say that?
I don't remember.
Rewind the tape.
I'm staying out of this one.
Lino says the key to pie crust is Crisco.
It's not.
Butter Crisco.
It's fat.
Fat.
Crisco is fine, but it's not. If you,
Jack, get out of the kitchen.
by that rationale, you should just use manteca.
What?
It's pork fat.
Manteca?
Yeah,
Who calls it that?
that's what the brand. That's what I get it.
Well, that's a brand.
I don't know. I think manteca means like fat. I don't know.
Yeah, Pink says, hey, the crust can be the best part of the pie.
I'm not saying it can't be the best part of the pie. If you make shit pie, that's not what I'm saying, everybody. I'm just saying it should be both.
I think the crust should be as good as the filling. How about
So
that?
basically, what Amy wants is just crust. I should just roll out crust and put butter and
Actually, I
cinnamon
was promised that, and I
and
didn't
onion.
receive it.
Well, that's because there's some in the oven. I can make you some. Let's take a look at this real quick before we go crazy.
Good, but you don't like that crust, so.
Yeah.
I just think it could be better. That doesn't even look like the boiler is on.
It is. It's on low.
Oh. I have to go blow it down.
Now I'm going to give it a... It's starting to brown, but the high will help. So, I think that this is... I've been looking for a next to make perfect. So, we'll just use pie dough. I think it's a great idea. Wait, what? Is this the drama the TV producer? No, Andrea, it wasn't. I mean, maybe, I don't know. I'm just saying. I do believe, I think a pie should be balanced. I think you should have a nice, flaky, flavorful crust that is going to complement, and Amy's probably right. More salty is going to be better for a sweet filling. So, yes, can it be saltier? I think it probably can be. I don't know what that looks like. We're just going to have to experiment. And, maybe I'll just leave side dish up tonight and just while these guys are out doing their thing, we'll just try making pie dough. We'll just stream tomorrow. I think that's a great idea. I'm going to do that. Great idea, Doug. Thanks, Doug. You're the best. Also, on Thursday, if you don't know, high five me. If you don't know, on Wednesday night leading up to Thanksgiving, I watched every Bob's Burgers Thanksgiving episode that is out because it's they're the best. First of all, Bob is me, and he loves Thanksgiving. It's his favorite holiday, just like me. And they're just so good. So you should watch them. Also, Bob's Burgers. You should watch that because it's really good. Let's see. What else? Somebody said I should watch The Rings of Power, but I'm not sure. I don't think I need to do that. What else? My birthday is coming up. Tomorrow it'll be December, right? Tomorrow's December?
Yeah.
Yeah, tomorrow's December, which means it's my birthday month. So in celebration of my birthday month, we'll do things that Doug likes.
Making pie crust.
I think that's a great idea. Tomorrow we'll start with pie crust, and then next Saturday we're going to do something I really like. I don't know what it is, but maybe I'll figure it out.
Ceiling.
Well, I do like that, but I mean food-wise, Denise.
Oh. Deek. Oh wait, that's what I like.
Hey, Elaine, how are you? Yes, right? You're filling Amy's pie. And again, I think you're right. The balance is you should have a salty, buttery pie dough in addition to the sweet filling. And so you have that balance of flavors. So you get the perfect flavor. Oh, good Lord. Oh, shit. Well, let's grab the hot pan. Uh-oh. We went a little too long on the crust. See, that's why you don't put it under the broiler. That's
Or
okay.
you should wrap it in foil.
Or wrap it in foil. Amy's correct. So we're going to let this rest for just a few minutes while I get plates and things to dish out. Sorry about my squeaky shoes. I'm not wearing socks today. I'm not gonna get skunk foot, Denise. Don't say I'm gonna get skunk foot. I'm not happy with that. But here we are. I'm not sure what I think about any of this. You know what? But this is why we do things. To see what happens.
Did you get under the crust?
We got some of it. I gotta get the rest right here.
Well, obviously, if you left it sitting for longer, it would
Yes.
come up a bit. But
It's not, I mean, this is not the presentation I was really going for, but here we are. I think it's going to be good. I'll try to do a better one for me.
okay, and put it closer to the camera so we can see it. The first slice is always the hardest and the least attractive.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, it is warm enough for there to be some steam coming. So
I think it needs to sit a little longer. In terms, it needs to like cool. But what do you think so far?
I mean, as far as flavor goes,
Yeah.
everything that went in it is delicious. So it is delicious. Can you get Denise another fork?
No, you can.
There's a fork right here.
I'll
Okay.
get someone
Okay. So I dig this quite a bit.
Good.
The crust is not soggy bottom, and I think
No.
I think
How did you avoid that?
it's the stuffing. I think the stuffing
Made a barrier.
Yeah.
absorbed it.
And you pre-cooked the pie shell, right? Oh,
This is really good.
it is really good.
You know what I think I like about this the best?
I had a lot of doubts.
It is, to me, it's the best of both worlds. I love pot pie, and I know Denise is not a huge fan of pot pie. But this, I think with the mashed potatoes, I think you'll like it.
More like, I prefer a shepherd's pie.
Yeah.
And so you're not like inundated with all that crust. So I think like the mixture of the two, the filling with the gravy and everything is really, really
The
good.
filling is really
It's
good.
really good.
It's like a whole turkey dinner because the crust is like the roll that you would have on the side.
Yeah.
We did lose a bet.
Yeah.
Did. I thought it would boil over.
Told you, everybody.
You better get
I
$20
feel like if
out.
you cooked it to the 165. Did you test it?
Nope, we'll do it right now. It was 145. But still, it's hot enough.
Maybe not.
I think it's
maybe
hot
not.
enough. But even I think the green bean casserole.
A dollop of cranberry sauce on the top.
Now, see, I had an internal conflict about this. The other thing that I think that adds to it is the fresh sautéed veg.
Yeah. That makes it
There's
not so like day old.
Yeah, and also there's the carrots are not all the way, they're not super soft, so there's a crunch to it. There's that. I honestly think, to be perfectly honest with you, I think it was one of the best things I've made in a while, like in terms of flavor. It's
That's real good.
balanced. And then when you get a little bit of the,
It's probably that extra liquid you put in there, the broth.
I agree, Denise.
Freaking said that to piss me off.
Of course she did.
She's
But
giggling over there now.
of course, she's giggling to herself like she is the
No,
happiest
it was
girl
not the broth.
and happiest girl in school.
Oh, I'm hilarious.
Okay, I'm gonna take one last bag with a bunch of crust on it. Yeah, I would make this again.
This is really good. This is a good thing to do with the leftovers.
It's really good because again, you have so much. Like, I mean, let me just before we sign off here. I took 3 or 4 cups of the turkey, and I still have this much. I have the turkey leg.
Well, that just says you bought too much turkey. in the
That is
beginning.
bullshit. Don't say that. That's slander.
Well, I mean,
I'm just saying. I mean, like, I love.
kind of a crapshoot around here, though. Like, you have to plan for 20, and you might get anywhere from 10 to 20.
Well, and that's just it.
You never know.
We had more last year.
Yeah.
So we cooked 2 turkeys last year.
And it really is dependent upon the weather because
And by the time
if the
I
kids
got
can't
here-
get over the mountain
Yeah.
to go to their parents, then they come here.
Because like you had John and Adriana last year,
Mm-hmm.
and by the time I got here, there was no 2 turkeys left.
My God. I'm seriously, I would eat the shit out of that. Like, I'm gonna have more of this. Okay. So, you could do other things with your turkey. You could just make sandwiches. You could do that. Or, do something like this. It's a little bit of a gamble, but I think it turned out pretty damn well. The flavor is
I think it's delicious.
really, really good overall. It tastes.
I just ate my whole plate full. So.
If you ask me, I feel like it tastes like all of Thanksgiving wrapped in one thing,
Without being gross.
without being gross. I mean, I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm always going for my food not tasting gross. All right,
As well
everybody.
you should.
Thanks for sticking around for an extra 15 minutes. We love you very much. Next week, like I said, I'm going to figure something out that I really love, and I'm going to make that because it's December. It's my birthday month, and I'm going to do that. And then after the 13th, on the 14th, when we have side dish, then I'll make something Actually, I think we're traveling after that, right? It'd be the 21st, which I think we're either traveling on that day or the next. But we'll be in Colorado for Christmas. We may or may not do an episode for there. I'll let you know.
No, we're not doing an episode.
Okay, we're not doing an episode for there. But we're doing everything else. So stick around. We love you. Thank you for sticking around. Remember, especially right now, people need it. Check on your friends. Like, check on your friends. It's really important.
And if you're the strong person, let other people check on you.
Yeah, I agree with that 100%. Sometimes you just need somebody to be like, how are you?
And you can be honest.
Be honest. It's okay to be vulnerable, especially you men out there. So we love you. Thank you for sticking around. Remember to be kind, to be loyal. Do something nice for somebody next week. We will see you on Saturday. We love you very much. Bye-bye.